Hello, what is up guys, and welcome back to another Crown intro video. This will be the last one before we all get started with the, lost the accent. I messed it up. Alright, but this will be the last one before we get started with The Purge. You guys just get through this one, you'll be okay. So, we're gonna go over here. They only have local matches, co-op and training and kickoff, users online, match day, I've been told by somebody that you can only use a few teams. I'm gonna go check out and make sure that's, I don't know what all this means. This loading screen. Competition not found. I obviously don't know what I'm doing in half this game. So obviously, it looks like you just have to play random people. Or a local co-op. Does co-op mean like... I think it means... It's okay, so like local co-op. Because I know there's multiple people you can have on one team. So we're not going to mess with that because obviously we can't do it. This is what we have to do. You got to come down to my club. It's like Ultimate Team in Madden. If you know Madden, or maybe if it's called the same in hockey, or My Team if you're from 2K, I believe. This one's called My Club. That's soccer, My Club. Build your own. Why did I skip the word very? Build your very own club and compete for world domination. That's where you're gonna go. You're gonna click on this My Club button, and it's gonna lead you through. You're gonna name your team. You're gonna pick a logo from their existing pool of logos. I picked this little panther looking logo from Russia. I called it a cougar or whatever. I don't know which cat it actually is, but I called it the Cap-A-Lot Cougars because I'm repping my my Cap-A-Lot brothers in this. But cause we're crazy. We Cap-A-Lot. Not really. We don't actually hurt people, okay? If you don't know what it means, use Google. Or if you're a real G, use the internet. I don't even know if you guys can hear me through the mic when I whisper. I don't want to get kicked out of my apartment, okay? Sorry. But anyway, go to my club, pick a name, pick a logo. It'll push you through some of the stuff telling you how my club works and how you can sign new players and how you play games and all that sorts of stuff. You know, basically a full tutorial on it, which was very nice and very convenient. I give it at least 4.5 stars on that because it explains a lot. It takes you like 20 minutes to get through all of it. But there's a lot to understand. Then you go to start, it'll load. Tick, 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 tick. Big thing, guys. I've only played this game like 2 straight nights. It was for like maybe 4 hours each at most. So it took maybe 8 hours for me to build this team. It is very easy to build yourself a good team in this game. I obtained a scout? Oh. So I'm on my way to get my goalkeeper. But I'm going to show you guys my team here. That it only took me 8 hours to build, okay? This took me 8 hours to build. That's it. Bam. Look how good this team is. Other than like that guy and maybe this guy. Do I really not have a better CMF? I guess not. I'll show you where I got all these guys at afterwards. Yeah, we had a repeat player. If you get 3 repeat players, you can go to an area and you can pick a player, and that's what happened, and that's how I got Messi. I was able to trade 3 of these repeat players for Messi that I got from these like legendary packs. So that's how I got got that. And I'm hoping he'll lead me to victory and I can get that goaltender that's really good too. But it's not that hard to get a team that is this good. It only took me 8 hours of work. That's why I'm letting you guys know now. This one is at the end of the rotation, right before the 2v2 gunfight, because I don't know when they're adding the 2v2 gunfight, if at all, to Call of Duty custom games. It's not there yet. But I wanted to put this one second to last because I understand y'all don't have all the time in the world. Y'all still want to maybe compete to get a crown in this. I mean, if y'all can beat me, because I'm a champion. But 8 hours over all the time it takes to do the other ones, it could be a straight month before we even get to this one, to be real. So you have plenty of time to build. Get on this game for 8 hours. Get these guys. I don't know when these guys are available. They might be available off rip. Like, I don't know. Obviously Messi isn't, but you might be able to trade a player in like I did to get Messi. I was stupid and just started playing games. I didn't check out everything. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where I got these guys. You can train your players here. I haven't really done that either. You go to agents. This is where I got all of these really good guys. Okay, I went to agents. I went to collector's box. The first couple picks off this one were free, I believe. And then if you push profile, it shows you the amount of players in each little category here. You can pull this up. It'll show you absolutely everybody and all their stats. If you want to get a more detailed detail of details, you can push X on the player and it'll give you everything about them, basically. Absolutely everything about them. But this is the big one. Special agents. There's only this right now, but I swear to you, and I do swear by this, there was, was it top agents? No, it wasn't. It was definitely special agents. There was a long list of different agents, and they all said free underneath. First 3 free. And then they start charging you the little coins, which you get for doing objectives, which are pretty easy. So like I got my first hat trick on like maybe the 7th hour of playing this game, which probably isn't that good. I don't know, but I got a hat trick and that was one of my objectives. So I went to the objective screen and I clicked and I got the coins for it, and I used that to buy players. As I said, profile, this one gives you percentage rates, so success rates of each. You want to get the black's the highest level, white is the lowest level. So then you will see list of targets maybe, and you can go up and down and check all those guys out. Same thing as the other one, but there are some in this list that I saw that were 100% chance of getting a black. And as I said, I don't know how I unlocked them. I played like one night and then half a night and then I saw those. So I didn't I didn't have a good team until like the hour 5 or 6 of playing this game. And then I saw this was available. It might be off rip to help you build your team. It might be a holiday special thing that you want to hit up immediately before they take it away. Or it might be something you get through progression. And I didn't have to do hardly anything. As I said, 8 hours on this game is really, really much easier than like Madden Ultimate Team, where the only way you have a really good team is you no life it, or if you pay money. You don't have to no life this game to get a good team. So that's big. Top agents. I mean, I might have to mess with some of these to get myself a defender, maybe a goalie if I can't get that other guy I'm trying to get, that really good goalkeeper. But you can also use the G points, is what I call them, to do that. But be careful about spending too many G points because you also use that to extend contracts on people. So you need to be able to extend your good players on contracts. I don't know how much they are, so it might get to the point to where the only good player I have on offense may be Messi, and I might have to finesse with Messi. I might have to sell some of these guys to try to get a better defense because I'm more of a defensive-minded type of player. Like, if I can score one goal, I can keep 90% of my people back. I can move everyone from him back to play defense, and then hopefully you won't get a goal unless you're just a god, which I'm not a god at this game, but I know how to play smart. And then get in the game, learn a few little tricks like the different passes and stuff are huge. Triangle pass is by far the best thing. It's like a lead pass. That really helps you get past defenders, I noticed. And then if you go corner kick, you want to use circle on corner kicks so that the ball goes up in the air and somebody can head it in. That's, I think if you push R2 and circle, it goes like especially high so that they can head it in. I'm just trying to give you guys as many tips as possible because this isn't like a game I'm used to or a game that I think a lot of you guys play. So, but I looked into a rank match. Not this one. This is a simulation. You have to be coach. So I wasn't about that. But I looked up for a rank match. I could not find a rank match to save my life. I sat here for like 20 minutes trying to find a rank match. Couldn't do it. So I play I play versus computer. Right now I'm on regular normal, which means I'm the definition of an average player at the moment with a really good team, which means I'm probably a really, really below average player. But I'm going to show you guys how to set up the matches for the tournaments that happen. For the first tournament that happens, and then any challenges that happen afterwards. So we're gonna do the round. We're gonna do the round robin in this too. So I'll have a schedule made for all the round robins. Same thing for the other ones that I said were round robins, which I believe is the 2v2 gunfight, which will be after this one. Of course, this one. Um, COD Madness and the 1v1 COD. I believe all four of those crowns are going to have round robin tournaments in it, which I think is just the most fair because I don't want to just put people in a tournament based upon the roll of a dice because people might not believe me. They might be like, "How come you have such an easy road to the finals?" I'm not going to put my own judgment at stake there. I think everybody should be able to play each other and compete. You know, kind of get a feel for the game too, in case you haven't touched it much. Get a feel for it. Because playing against the computer is definitely a little different from playing a friendly match on my club. Because I played Zach the other night, and that was like 3 or 4 of the hours. So that's like half the time I played the game. And he beat me once, and I beat him 3 times. So, but that's just because I had the day before to kind of get used to the game. I hadn't upgraded my team really at all, except for one player. So, it shows experience is going to help. But that kind of explains my logic behind the round robin tournament. If you don't know what a round robin tournament is, everyone will play everyone, and then in like a regular season, quote unquote. And then the highest gets the first, the lowest gets. So there's 7 of us. So the highest player, in theory, if everybody shows up, the first seed will get a bye into the next round. I'll draw out a little tournament bracket and we'll have some fun with it. But hopefully some people will stream so that we can watch all the matches too. I think that would be super cool. But I'm gonna show you guys how to set up one of these matches. So we're gonna go click there, the friendly match, the one at the very end to the right on that screen. I don't even know what half of these mean. I think that means Pacific time. This might be Eastern Standard. Someone's car's going off outside. It does this like every other night. Like I don't know. They gotta figure it out though. And it's not my car in case you were wondering. I've checked like 5 times. I was afraid somebody was trying to break into my car, so I like sat there on my porch, being all sneaky in the dark and just waiting for somebody to come by. And that car just goes off randomly, so I'm just like, bro, fix your life. But anyway, here we go. This is still the first screen after, in case y'all got stuck in my mind story about cars and beeping, which is a really stupid story. That's a half a star story. But I'm gonna go Eastern Standard, I think is what that means. These all might be European servers. I don't know. They work pretty nice. There's not many people on it, as you can see. I'm gonna go to this one because nobody's on this. I wouldn't go to 2 because there's 2 people on that right now, which is probably just 2 people playing a match. Then you go to set up match room. You're gonna go in, enable password. So my password all the time is gonna be TTARP for TTARP. Next, match time. We're gonna leave it default 10 minutes. Injuries are gonna be on. You can pick any type of ball you want. They have like a million different types of balls you can play with. You can kind of see they got like old-fashioned ones. I might go with the default one just because it's normal to me. Time limit, just leave it normal. Overtime, this is important. Overtime on, because we're not gonna have ties. All right, we don't fluff with ties. We don't do ties. And if overtime's not enough for y'all to actually win, penalty kicks on. Choose whether or not to decide a winner via a penalty shootout for matches that end all square. Whatever you want to do with that. I guess you just do the 3+1 in extra time. That is how you need it set up. Make sure that you set it up this way. The only thing that changes is the overtime is originally off and the PKs are off. So on, next. That's all you got to do. That way you fix that. If someone does end up not setting it up right and the game ends in a tie, whoever the host is, that will count as a loss for you because you failed to set it up right. Now, if you get away with setting it up wrong and winning the game and nobody notices, because there'd be no way to notice, you're lucky and you get away with it. But cover your ass. All right? Cover your booty. Cover your jabooty. As I said, that's all you have to do. Scroll down, on. Overtime on, PK on. As I said earlier, for multiple other things, I'm repeating it for a reason. Next, it will load you into your lobby. Tick, 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 as so. From here, you can invite. Bing, bing, bing. Hopefully we will all be in a party together. And then it'll have a section down here that will say maybe I can make No, because that's just for me. There would be a list down here if we're all in the party together, which is the plan. You can mute each other if you want. I don't care as long as we're all in the party. This is just an easy way to be able to hook up and game with each other. Uh, there will be players in party, and then scroll over, be like, here's Perry, bam, invite Perry, confirm, not gonna actually do that. He'll be on my ass in like 2 minutes, like, why do you invite me? Because, he doesn't want that smoke yet. Unless it's in COD, he wants the COD smoke very badly. But you can edit your squad here. You can check your settings with that. I want to see general match settings. So you can go there and make sure your overtime and PKs are set to on. Okay, make sure it looks like that. I'm not going to complain if you have more or less time, if you guys agree, for like more or less time. I don't care. As long as it goes to overtime and then PK, that's fine. You can have no substitutions, you can have up to 6. I don't care. Injuries on or off, I don't care. Absolutely no care in the world. So, that's basically it. Once the other person gets in the lobby, both of you have to hit start match for you to be able to start the match. And then you start the match, you play the game, bam. It'll tell you who wins. Obviously, you'll know who wins, who loses. You report it to me, and I can keep track of the wins. I will have everybody unmuted if you want to mute me at some point because I'm talking trash or something during my game, because I probably will, because I'm that type of guy. I'm that fun trash talker. Or if someone I can feel is uncomfortable with it, I'll calm down and be like, hey man, you actually played a good game, I'm just messing with you, because I like to keep it fun, I don't like to be a jerk. But just be sure to report who wins, who loses, or just report your wins so I can tally up your wins. If you lose, just don't say anything to me. I'll just keep a big fat 0 on you with that donut, okay? But nobody wants a donut. Except maybe some of them officers. Like myself. Uh, it's a military officer though. It's a bit different than a police officer. We'll go in depth on that later. That was a different time. That's all you really gotta know about this mode. Other than one thing. I want to show you guys one thing, and that's how I'm gonna get that goalkeeper. Real quick. It'll show you how to do most of this stuff, but you go to scouts, you go to sign player, and you gotta have these scouts. So you gotta use the scouts to go like this. Maybe I gotta go down here, and I thought it said that I'd won. Receive all. Okay. I thought it said that I had won those scouts. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. Let me check my watch list. Auction has ended. Auction has ended. Maybe I lost them both. I don't know. I was pretty sure I had this one. I don't know. I assume once you win those, they would show up in signed players. I'm trying to get that goalie right now, but it's super tough on me. So, that's not the one I had. But, be like, oh, I want goalkeeper awareness. So it's going to bring up all the goalkeepers automatically. And then be like from Belgium. And you see on the right it like lists the players that all those are goalkeepers from in the Belgian league, the Belgium league. And then be like any of them that are from Africa. So these two play in the Belgium league and they're from Africa as their home country or continent in this case. But there's other ones like Slovenia that are just like areas. So if you request negotiation, it will randomly pick one of these two players because they all fit under all of these. And these are very low-starred scouts. So these guys, the average grade is just a 2-star. Neither one of these guys are that good. But that's how you kind of go down, like simmer it down to what you actually want. So for instance, on my watch list, I have these three. Because if you want the best goalkeeper, he's from Slovenia. He's a goalkeeper, obviously. And he's from Madrid Rosas RB. Do I know what RB means? No. I have no idea. But I figured it out. So if I got all three of these, I found out through doing research on that goalie because he's the best goalie in the game. And I don't want to get scored on is my number one thing. So that's a very important asset for me to have. I would find out. Give me a minute, I gotta yawn. It's past my bedtime, sorry everybody. I would find out that these three scouts, if I put them on that scout thing, on the signed player, his name would be the only one over here. So then I would automatically request negotiation, and he would automatically be pulled to my team. If that makes sense. So that's some advice on this for you guys. It'll tell you how to do more in-depth stuff that I'm sure I didn't tell you. You can loan out players, but you cannot use these loan players in your matches, so don't even try it because you get one free loan player and Zach had to take him out when he played me. Once you get the duplicate cards, you have to have 3 of them. See, I only have 2 of these of this guy, so I am not able to trade for somebody else. If I do, I'm going to trade for that goalkeeper because I can't seem to ever get those cards, those scouts. Those are hard to get. So I would highly recommend going to agents and getting those agents, and then after that, just oh goodness, I'm gonna get some sleep. But after that, trying to pick everybody up from this or one of these. That's my highest recommendation out of everything. And of course, you play the computer to be able to get more coins and G points, as I call them. Or G coins is what I said, I'm not sure. I haven't tried this limited time competition for a chance to earn special rewards. Probably just because I tried to play ranked match and I couldn't find anything. But worst comes to worst, just play that. That's all I've done is play the computer and Zach. And Zach's a bot. So, yeah. That's all I can give you guys. So if you guys do have any questions on how this is going to work, do drop that comment. If you guys have watched this far, it's Christmas time, so tell me what y'all are hoping to get for Christmas this year, since this is like officially Christmas Eve 3 a.m. for me now. Go ahead and pop in and tell me exactly what y'all want, and or if this is after Christmas, tell me if you got it or not, and if you're happy or sad or confused. If you're confused on this, let me know. But yeah, and I hope to see all you guys on the 1st or 2nd of January. My body's really trying to push me to sleep, but I'll hopefully see all of you guys the 1st and 2nd of January for the Purge. Very exciting. Also, if you're a fan, if you end up being a fan of this series and wanting to jump in, I wouldn't mind having a few extra people fight for these crowns at first. Then try to make a comeback in Season 1 after not starting out in the starters. But, or if you want to wait until Season 2 and you want some of your homies to jump in, maybe I'll just be a commentator, just watch, or maybe I'll participate. Maybe maybe I'll bring the smoke to you. After maybe being a Season 1 champion, like my goals are. Just like I know Zach told me he's really wanting to be a Season 1 champion. Most of the people are just doing it to have fun, but I know a few people that really want to show some skills. I know Perry wants to show his COD skills. He's not sure about the other stuff. Zach's just really confident that he can clutch everything out that needs to be clutched out. So he's gonna be, I think, some of my first main competition there. I'm not sure how everybody else is gonna come in mentality wise, and maybe Zach will have an advantage there. I don't know, but the next thing you guys need to be watching out for is next week. I am gonna be uploading or recording and uploading all the videos for the competitors. I'm probably only gonna wait until next week to do my own questions because I need someone to ask me the questions. So, hoping we'll get that done by next week, so next weekend we can all jump into that purge and get started. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm quite tired. So, I'll see you guys next time for some of those player profiles. So you can find out. So you fans, you super fans who watch this later, or maybe right now, like I don't know if you're just a lucky, really lucky person that runs into here and actually likes this and actually wants to be a super fan. Y'all have a perfect opportunity to learn who you want to back in this series. Pick your team, get to know the players. Just pick your favorites and least favorites. You can just be flat up like everybody but Zach. Or everybody but Tarp. Everybody but whoever. Y'all gonna learn next week, and I am super hyped for it. But also trying not to get kicked out of my apartment or upset my girlfriend, so I'm not gonna yell. So, which I will in the gameplay, that's gonna happen. Because I'm hype. Super hype. So I will see you guys all for that. Bye.